What's up guys, welcome to the second video of my channel, Foot Soccer. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the brand new Nike Zoom Mercurial Vapor 15 Pro TF. In South Korea, every size was sold out in less than an hour, and I will explain why they're so popular, not just in Korea, but all around the world. If you guys want more information on soccer cleats or futsal shoes, please subscribe to my channel and hit like to this video. And please write down any comments below if you have any questions or ideas you would like to share. So I'm gonna explain the materials used in the new Vapor 15 Pro TF. You can see the word Air printed in bold letters on the left side and the Air Zoom logo on the outside, insole, and outsole. So it's obvious that Air Zoom is applied no matter where you look at. The upper consists of two parts, the matte Nike skin and the glossy Hyper screen. Both are made out of mesh material, but the fabrics are a little different and there is a coating on the Nike skin. Additionally, the upper is covered in V-shaped texturing and a sticky coating has been applied on the Air and Nike logos. Apart from a slight difference in the texture, there are no big changes in the upper compared to the previous generation, and the upper is very pliable right out of the box. The knitted material on the instep is not fly knit but made of an ordinary fabric. Nike also added one loop each to the end of the instep and to the heel to solve the problem they had with the Vapor 14, where it was very hard to put your foot inside. These loops really make it so much easier to put on the shoes. The heel cushioning has stayed the same, is made out of a soft microfiber material and covers all the angles of the heel. The internal lining has changed a little bit. The new Vapor 15 is lined with only microfiber with no padding, while the Vapor 14 had a thin padding covering the whole part inside. But I personally really like the snug feeling that it provided, so I was a little disappointed that Nike decided to get rid of it. The insole is not too thick and of good quality like the Vapor 14. The Zoom Air in the Vapor 15 Pro is completely opposite from the Elite model. While the Zoom Air has been placed in the front of the Elite model, it has been placed at the heel of the Pro model. And this is why I can feel the cushioning better when I'm walking than when I'm running. The stud configuration has changed dramatically from the I-shaped studs in Vapor 14 to dash-shaped studs in Vapor 15. The studs are not very high, just like they were in the previous generation. However, they never feel too short or too high and have just the right length, so you can use them from futsal fields to big artificial grass field. The Vapor 15 weighs 247 grams and has become a tiny bit lighter than the Vapor 14 with 248.1 grams. With Vapor 15 Pro TF, I have played 6 different soccer and futsal games covering 42.7 kilometers, both on 3 different types of artificial grass soccer fields and a small futsal field. When it comes to fit and feel, Vapor 15 hasn't changed much from the previous generation. The lockdown on the heel is really good and the upper fits tightly but comfortably around your feet, which makes it feel like your feet are glued to the shoes. However, since the padded internal lining has been removed, which don't give you the snug feeling anymore, and the outsole feels a little heavy, so I think the fit and comfort has been downgraded from the Vapor 14s. But overall, both Vapor 14 and 15 are top tier among turf shoes currently on the market when it comes to comfort on your feet. My feet measure about 262mm in length and about 97 to 98mm wide, and I wore the Vapor 15 Pro in my usual size US 8.5 or 265mm. The size is like the previous generation Vapor 14 Pro TF. They run a little long, about 1/4 of my thumbnail, which in my opinion gives me the perfect performance. The width was slightly tight at first, but after like 15 minutes, they were adapted to my foot shape to the point that the tightness does not bother me anymore, and I could move my feet around like my feet are glued to the shoes. As usual, Nike Mercurials are not made for the people who have wide feet, but if you have wide feet but desperate to wear Nike Mercurials, I recommend plus 5mm or go half a size big. Otherwise, I recommend going true to your size. So I've done a total of 348 passes and shootings with Vapor 15 so far. I tried shooting with both futsal ball and soccer ball, and it's neither too good nor too bad because the upper is a little soft and the outside is more flexible than the FG or AG studs. There's no additional repulsive force when you kick the ball. So compared to the Vapor 15 Elite or even Adidas X Speedportal.1 TF, the shooting feels less strong, and the goalie also pointed that out to me. However, because they fit tightly around your feet without any space, I could easily find the point of impact, which made shooting a little more accurate in my opinion. So I've done a total of 1,145 touches with the Vapor 15 so far. When it comes to touch, they really got better than the Vapor 14s. distance. Because the internal lining is thinner, I could feel every aspect of the ball when I dribble, and the V-shaped upper with the sticky coating makes it more grippy. I actually compare them with Vapor 14, wearing each shoes on one foot, and the ball really stick to your feet better than the Vapor 14. So those of you who like to dribble and play with the ball, they're the best option for you. Because the stud configuration has changed dramatically to the dash shape, they're useful moving sideways and quick turns than Vapor 14s. The traction was really good that I never slipped or felt discomfort on both long artificial grass and very short turf field. And this is one of the best things about the recent Vapor 14 and 15, that they can be used for soccer and futsal without any problem. And my top speed while wearing Vapor 15 was 27.4 km/h. So overall, there are no big differences compared to the previous generation Vapor 14 Pro TF. And actually, Vapor 14 felt a little better when it comes to the fit and traction on the artificial grass. But of course, both Vapor 14 and 15 outperform any other turf boots that are currently on the market. So like the Vapor 14s, I'm gonna bring these whenever there's an important game I have to play. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and like I said before, please subscribe to my channel, write down comments below if you have any questions or ideas you would like to share.